welcome to San Miguel de Allende on this beautiful morning. Today we are going to be doing something different. What are we doing, Neil?
Yeah, I don't know actually. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll all find out together. Mexico is home to some of the most ancient civilizations on the planet, and we've done things like going to Chichen Itza, but today we're doing something a little bit different. So come with us and we'll learn together, because we're not entirely sure what we're walking into. Well, we didn't know what we were getting ourselves into here, and this is going to be probably the most incredible experience we've had in San Miguel de Allende. What is behind this door? We're going to take you inside and give you a short tour around of what's in here, and then we're going to get into some of the detail. It's a bit special, isn't it?
Very special.
Probably for the past 20 years or so, I've been traveling to rural indigenous parts of Mexico to see the indigenous ceremonies and try to acquire masks for the collection. I say try because very often they won't sell them because they're part of a family, which I respect. At the museum, there's about 650 masks in the collection, and they've all been used in ceremony. They're all, I consider a mask authentic only if it's been used for its intended purpose. Sometimes mask makers in villages that are closer to larger metropolitan areas, sometimes the mask makers in these villages will make masks for the commercial market. So it's important for me to see the mask being performed so that I know it's been baptized through use, if you know what I mean. The friars were sent here to Christianize, to set up their missions, right? And they had a problem. They couldn't communicate with the audience they were trying to communicate with, Christianity to. The friars basically took advantage of the indigenous fondness for the behavior of masking that they observed from the natives, right? And started making masks to represent characters in Bible stories in order to teach the Bible story theatrically. And that is why today, particularly in Mexico, and many other Latin American countries, but particularly in Mexico, the behavior of masking has continued as part of a fiesta. And of course, fiestas in Mexico are largely built around, particularly in indigenous parts of Mexico, they're built around the Catholic liturgical calendar. Christmas, Easter, Carnival, Day of the Dead, Feast of the Holy Cross, Feast of the Assumption, Feast of the Virgin of Guadalupe, which is a homegrown celebration, right? And of course, national holidays are also an excuse for indigenous people and to have a party, to have a fiesta. And mask ceremony is a very important part of that fiesta.
So this is amazing, isn't it? And not only this, but also here is a B&B. And Bill and Heidi are very shortly going to show us around that B&B, and we'll show you that as well on this video. Bill said if anyone contacts him and says that they found his B&B through our YouTube channel, To Go Roam, he will give a 10% discount. And that's not a shoddy discount. And I'll tell you this, if you say that you saw it on To Go Roam, but you spell To Go Roam in Spanish, I reckon he'll give you a 10.1% discount. He doesn't know I said that. And let's see if he follows through on it. I think he probably will, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Well, this is quite incredible, to be honest. And I could talk you through everything that's in front of me, but you know what I'm like with my Spanish, that's not good. Not very good at explaining anything to do with food, but somebody who is is the guy who kind of owns all this place. So I'm going to hand you over to Bill. What have we got in front of us here?
Yeah, I'm going to explain. This is a breakfast at Casa de la Cuesta. And every morning we have a 2-course breakfast for our house guests and invitees. And today, what's on the table is the first course. The second course is coming out. The first course is yogurt, granola, and fruit, basically. Fresh squeezed orange juice every day, fresh cut fruit. We have 3 flavors of yogurt, a natural, strawberry, and mango, a wonderful granola, and then we have jams and jellies for the toast. And the main course today, and that changes every day, the hot course. The first course is the same every day, but the main course today is chilaquiles, which are, this is chicken and a tomatillo cream sauce served over toasted tortillas. They're called totopos with fried eggs. And that is, and every morning we serve a different hot course. And you can stay at our B&B for 14 days and have 14 different hot courses if you want to, because we change it every morning.
I started teaching the history of Mexico using the muralist movement. I give a discussion of different indigenous groups. For instance, these are the Huichols, and the Huichols dress like that, so clothing is extremely important. They are the people who do the beadwork. This is a beaded mask done by the Huichols, but it has nothing to do with the danced masks. So here you have Frida Kahlo in her indigenous clothing, and the reason she was so insistent on wearing indigenous clothing is because she was trying to teach the indigenous people the beauty of their culture. So this is done by a woman who is a textile artist, and she enters the contest, The World of Wearable Art. This is a piece that she did about 5 years ago, and when it came back to San Miguel, she had nowhere to put it. So we put it here with a little sign that says, "Take me home," and we're waiting for the person who wants it in their front hall.
Well, that was absolutely amazing.
Amazing.
I can't quite get my head around. See that door? That's a TARDIS, that place. We've just had the time of our life. We've been in there now.
3 hours? 4 hours?
4 hours.
4 hours.
4
Just a
hours.
massive thank you to Bill and Heidi for all the time and the wonderful breakfast and the showing us, teaching us. It's been fantastic. Thank you.
And there's no affiliation there. I feel I must say this. We reached out to Bill and he said, "Yep, come on down." And we were actually blown away by just how nice those guys are. And should you visit the Mars Museum? Yes.
Absolutely.
Should you stay here? We wish we had considered something like this.
Yeah.
So
definitely worth a visit. The rooms are stunning, and
absolutely
just the generosity of Bill and Heidi.
Yeah.
They're amazing hosts.
we were planning to put more into this video, but you know what? You can't top that.
No.
So We really hope you've enjoyed this. If you're new here, we got all kinds of weird and wonderful stuff on our channel, so consider subscribing. If you're not new here, what do you think of that? Leave us a comment below. We've got more to come from San Miguel de Allende. We've also got that Q&A that we were telling you about.
Yep.
So, we hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. You've been watching To Go Row. Bye.
Bye.